So this is our this is our project that we were working on. So it's basically an AI-powered code efficiency assistant. So our goal for this was to basically allow people to be able to input code and then receive like a guideline on like what would make their code the most efficient. So like developers often struggle to understand the time and space complexity of the code, as well as like detect inefficient algorithms. So we created functions in order to improve that. And then along with that, we also added improving the variable naming, code readability and comments, and then also so that it would follow proper documentations for whatever that coding language is, so that so we created another function where it would allow for proper coding standards and debugging practices, and as well as efficiently analyze the code across different programming languages. So it could go through like whatever programming language that you were writing code in, it would work for that as well. So our solution was to use Gemini API in order to like analyze the code performance and highlight inefficiencies, suggest optimizations, enhance readability, explain logic, and then support multi-languages, add debugging statements, check code standards, as well as detect algorithms. So we basically used Gemini API in order to create this assistant to like the backend and the core of it. And we also created a Streamlit interface to make the tool like easier and like accessible to use for everyone. So our impact of the project is that it boosts developer productivity, meaning that it automates tasks that normally humans would be doing, and it makes it more efficient and more easier to understand and detect. It also improves code quality since we're improving the efficiency as well as creating better comments and variable names, and just like making the coding like more efficient overall. Also accelerates learning because it provides the feedback and like it's easy to understand like the feedback that Gemini API provides, so that people are able to like learn more efficiently and code more efficiently. And it also has that multi-language flexibility as well as simplifies the debugging. And then as for future expansions, so it has like real-time code suggestions. So, like our goal is to like integrate with like code editors like VS Code for like live feedback. So rather than just having to plug in like or like copy and paste a piece of code, it can do it while you're like writing the code, as well as team collaboration features so that multiple people can collaborate on a piece of work and then also like get feedback on that. And then also like customizable style guides, so that they can if people have specific standards or like rules that they follow when they're coding specifically, so the AI can also adjust to that and adhere to those principles. And then also enhance Streamlit UI so that it's more advanced and user-friendly visualizations to just make the program even more efficient and even more understandable, as well as cloud integration. So that means it would be like an online service for like wider access, not just like on the browser, but it would be like everywhere. And so this is our tech stack. So our core was Gemini API, so that is what handles all the code analysis, efficiency detection, and multi-language support. It basically just has all of that, like the back end of it. And then Python is used to connect Gemini API and then handle the back end logic. So it's the one that gives the prompts and allows like Gemini API to do like these functions. And then we have Streamlit, so that's user interface for uploading, analyzing, and reviewing code. It's basically just like the web browser where you can view the code. And then there's also lastly we have version control, which is like GitHub for collaboration and version tracking, because this was like this is a project that we all worked on together, so that it was so we could collaborate on it. And yeah, that's my presentation. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.
Yeah, so can you show us a demonstration of your project?
Yes, let me pull that up right now. Okay, so here's like the code reviewer. So for some reason, I personally was having trouble uploading it to Streamlit. I think it was just a problem with Streamlit because it was like um, telling me that I had like exceeded the fair use limit or something like that. So I created a new account and everything, but for some reason it still wasn't working. It worked for my like teammates though, so they were able to like do it. But I worked on this for like hours yesterday, and it just wasn't working. So I asked my mentor, and he just said that it's okay since like you created the code and like Streamlit was having its own issue. I don't know what was going on there, but yeah. So this is our code reviewer. So let me find the sample code so we can plug this and then show what it does.
Yeah, sure. In the meantime, you can tell me that who were your teammates and how was your experience with them?
Yeah, so Trisha and Pahal were my teammates, and I think they were both like really helpful. We all like kind of collaborated together, but we also did it individually. But like whenever we would have questions and stuff, we could just ask, and then someone else would answer. So it was just like a good like experience, just like getting to know everyone and also being able to like collaborate with them on this project.
Awesome. So, did you find the code?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Okay, so this is just one. This is just like a thing, and it's in Python. So so you press analyze code, so it's analyzing it. So here it provides like an analysis. So here's like the time complexity and space complexity. Okay, so here's like the code reviewer. So for some reason, I personally was having trouble uploading it to Streamlit. I think it was just a problem with Streamlit because it was like telling me that I had like exceeded the fair use limit or something like that. So I created a new account and everything, but for some reason it still wasn't working. It worked for my like teammates though, so they were able to like do it. But I worked on this for like hours yesterday, and it just wasn't working. So I asked my mentor, and he just said that it's okay since like you created the code and like Streamlit was having its own issue. I don't know what was going on there, but yeah. So this is our code reviewer. So let me find the sample code so we can plug this and then show what it does.
Yeah, sure.